What up, Samo?
Justice be done. My life for Ire, and Tara Tassadar. My life for Ire. We are the blades of Ire. Command me. Orange Shisan. We stand as one. By your will. Ula Sadari. On base is under attack. My meditation. My life. Adon Atu. My meditation is order. Command me. We stand as one. For our panic. Justice be done. Adon Justice be done. Base is under attack. Orange command. My life for Ire. We stand.
$4.82 left from the $200 ransomware. Tell my parents it will all be over soon. Pepe hands.
Adon Atu. By your will. Tara Tassadar.
Wake up in your bed, whatever you want. Take the red pill. You stay in the underground,
Justice be done.
and I show you how to keep the red.
Ula Sadari. On guides me. For Artanis. Kassar Tatum Clark. On guides me. Ula Sadari. is under attack. Prismatic core online. We are at full power. Base is under attack. Paradakral. Base is under attack. Phase crystals charged. Channel the light device. Our pylon is under attack. Your probes are under attack. This vessel shall Phase crystals charged. This vessel, we are at full power. Base is under attack. Zaknaku Afar. Channel the light of Io. We are at full power. Prismatic. We face the enemy. It shall be done. Phase crystals charged. This vessel shall. Base is under attack. Zaknak. Phase crystal charge. Channel. Zaknaku. We are at full power. Coordinating. Zaknaku Afar. Synchronizing. Calibrating void lens. Kas Arashar. Phase. Your probes are under attack. We are at full power. Annihilation commencing. Ikda Anan. Mineral field depleted. This vessel shall avenge. We are the blades of iron. Teleport successful. Phase crystal. Zerg Cryor. Base is under attack. Teleport successful. Base is under attack. Anan Protoss. On the wings of I am eager to strike. The skies await. Warp field online. Engaging the enemy. I stalk you. Channel the light of Io. Time for
Oracle perceiving.
This vessel shall implement. Our pylon is under attack. Phase. Mineral field depleted.
Dimensional strings attuned.
Systems at full. Theoretically power. Zaknak. Channel the light of Io. We face the
Oracle perceiving. Dimensional strings attuned.
This vessel shall invade.
Oracle perceiving.
Zaknaku Afal. Calibrating void lenses. Pass Arashar.
Dimensional strings attuned. A wind. Oracle perceiving. Dimensional strings attuned.
Base crystal charge.
Oracle perceiving. Dimensional strings attuned.
Channel the light of Io.
How can I aid you?
This vessel. Zaknaku Afal. Annihilation commencing. Undercool the rock. Ikudal.
Dimensional strings attuned.
We face the enemy.
Nazutai. Oracle perceiving.
Theoretically power.
The threads of fate lie bare. I see. Harmonized. The stars align. An errant let us begin. Our window is short. Dimensional strings attuned. And you seek guidance?
Base crystal.
The threads of fate lie bare. Extrapolating strings. An Erodine washing.
Channel.
Let us begin. Our fates are one.
Zaknaku Afal. Systems at full.
How can I oracle perceiving? We interpret an omen. How can I aid you? It is destined. Harmonize. You seek guidance? Nazutai. Our fates are one. Our window is short. Let us begin. Dimensional strings attuned. We interpret. The threads of you seek guidance? The stars are oracle perceiving. An error. The threads of
GG.
extrapolating strings. It is destiny. Extrapolating strings. How can I aid you? Nazut and Eric, how can I aid you? Come, let us begin. Our fates are
Oracles take care of the larva real quick.
an omen. Harmonize. We
If you want to just
interpret.
lower down his larva,
It is destiny.
Oracles do it real quick.
The stars align.
Wiped out. Yeah, so I'll kind of explain this one. This one's a lot of information on this one, so let's try to break it down. So first things first, we make a pylon, send it out. It's a Zerg player. we're building on the outside. Forge gateway. We send this one out usually, but I forgot this one. Go once around, right? So we're going over here. When we get this probe in, when this probe goes through, right? There's a couple things that you're gonna do. What up, Cassidy? What up, Glowfly? Was it El Bonan's here? Thor. Rigamarts? Is that how you say it? Thank you so much for the follow. So, when you're in this area, right, versus Zergs, you usually have a situation where you're pylon scouting, you're going to find out that there's a hatchery, or you're going to find out that there's no hatchery. There's no hatchery, right? Now, I could always see it from the edge as I go up the ramp, so I don't have to go over here. I don't have to click over here and go over here. The reason why is because you don't want to look like you're cannon rushing. The less likely this probe is going to be moving around this area and looking like a scout, the less chances they're going to think you're a cannon rusher. So you don't just go over here and go, oh, is he making a hatchery? No, you just walk up like if you're scouting for gas, scouting for just something fishy, just like he would. But there wasn't a hatch, right? So I saw that there wasn't a hatch, and I quickly go over there to make a pylon. Now, the reason why I make this pylon is for a couple reasons. There's a couple different plays that can happen. The Zerg can either already have a 12 pull, which the lings come out right after I go up the ramp, after I make a pylon. So the pylon goes up, you go up the ramp, the lings should already about to get out. That's the timing, right? And if it's not that, then it's going to be a delayed pull. It's like a pull first, but it's a little delayed. And because of that, by the time you go up the ramp, it's about halfway done. Right? So those are two different plays. If the ling does go down, that means he sacrificed a lot more drones than he would have by going for that extra early rush, right? But now he has a pylon here. He has a pylon at his base. So the reason why you go really early pull rush is to go right to your opponent's base, not to stick around to your base. It's to go do damage. If not, you're just wasting that intro, that potential macro in the start. You're sacrificing that if you don't go straight to his base. So that's what the pylon's for. Because what happens is the Zergs like to go for a pool, they go for lings, they go attack you, and they go for a hatchery. Now, because they don't have a hatchery right here, because they can't, because there's a pylon, that's a big deal. Now I gotta keep some lings here, or send more lings that I shouldn't have, or make a hatchery somewhere else. Those are the options. Not the best options, but that's the options I'm giving them, right? So this is what's going on right now. So then I go over here. We identify what pull timing it is, right? We know that the lings aren't out yet, and so that means that the pull is a little delayed, which means that this drone is going to make a decision. Do I make it here? Do I deny this? Do I kill the ling, get the lings to kill this, or do I make a hatchery somewhere else? So he's going to decide to make a hatchery somewhere else. In this map, they usually go to the gold. Now here, when it's almost done, you go up the ramp. You go down the ramp, you make the cannons. You already know he's going to make a hatchery, so his money's already tied in. So you make these cannons. And that's going to separate you from his base and both of his bases, which means you can get Zealots from this gateway that we made. And then we could additionally make another gateway right here as a wall. We're making it as a wall pretty much. At the same time, we're making it to get units out to go harass this base right here. In case he can't just go straight to the cannons, he has to go around. That takes time. Time is what I need. Every second counts. I was gonna make a pylon right here just to make him go around and get shot by both of these, but I was deciding. I was like, nah. So he's gonna go over to my base, right? He has to go do that damage. Remember I told you? Yes. Even though this isn't the earliest rush, he still has to go try to do damage. The Overlord sees that there's no opening, But by the time they come, I already make a wall. So you kind of give them that false opportunity where he thinks, oh, there's a chance I can get in there, and now you're like, no. I made you think that, and now you committed. So I'm making my zealots, right? He usually you would have to go over there and attack, right? And he would go this way to go to your base, and then you would have to go back. But you have a cannon here. You don't have to go back. So you don't have to play his game. Look. Going straight to his base. There goes the zealots, right? We're getting support right here from these from this other gateway. That's also creating a wall and a distraction. Whoa! That reminds me a lot about myself, but moving on. So we got the zealots, right? So this is what I call a setup and a payoff. A setup is when you set it up, right? You kill the hatchery almost, but you don't do it. The payoff is when you come back later and kill it. A hatchery sometimes takes a long time to kill, depending on what you're killing it with. I go with void raids, so the queens could come in and do more damage, and I can't kill it. But if it's already halfway done, halfway dead, then the payoff is that you come in and it's half the time that you have to be here to go in and out. In case there's a spore, he has 2 spores, he tries to micro you away, you have that chance to snipe it. But now we're going for plan B. Family friend. Okay. We didn't expect to see that in the game. Okay. We saw a lot of lings. We saw a lot of lings. We saw a lot of speedlings. Speedlings usually come with bailings. Not always. Usually, sometimes it's defense, but speedlings usually come with the nice good bailings, and they come out and they go attack you, because if not, they're wasting all these that could be drones. All of these could be drones right now. He's not using them, which is hurting him a lot, because that's at least like 10 drones. Maybe 9 drones, but that's 9 that he could have had right here. But at the same time, I put pressure, right? That's what the zealots do. It's not only that they took out the half the hatchery already, and a lot of lings, and it's forcing them even more lings, because he wasn't sure how much pressure was going to be, and then overlinged to compensate. And because of that, that's kind of like slowing down his macro.
Now you have my attention.
So we got that going. We got the cannons in case the bailing busts, right? The battery shield for the overcharge if we need it. The Stargate right here in the back. We're eating the minerals real quick for plan C. This is the next phase, is the cannon phase. We go to the back of the gold, right? Because he's barely going to start mining it. We go to the back of the gold, and then quickly make 2 cannons. And then we get the battery shields for the void raids, because the void raids are the ones that are going to finish this off. The cannons are just to take care of the drone line. But I could have went a little closer. But the void raids are the ones that take care of the whole job with the battery shield. The queens think that it's over, and they go, oh, I took out the damage of the void raids are off, and then you go heal up and go back. Oh shit. What happened, Dexter? What happened? Oh, let me get Dexter out. What happened? Okay, go attack. Yeah, so we got the battery shields, the cannons. Cannons are gonna harass this gold. Right. He's trying to, like, now he knows he needs to get out. He knows he needs to get out. He's like, oh shoot, I need to get out because that base is no longer. He really wants to get in with the Lings but can't. Trying to get a third, like waiting for my third. It's like, oh, when's this guy gonna take a third so I can deny it? No, it's not how it goes down. Okay, he's gonna go try to open it up. Dime dropping. You dropping dimes? Just don't drop no dimes on me. Yeah. So right here, we saw Hydras. The moment we saw Hydras, we go into Oracle play. You notice how I have Phoenixes? Well, the Phoenixes were because I kind of assumed that he was going to be a Muta player. I was like, okay, you're going to go Mutas after these Speedlings because I didn't see no Baylings. And the Ravagers, they're not that good right now because I have Void Raids. So I'm assuming you're going to go Mutas. Didn't go Mutas, you went Hydras. So I quickly stopped the Phoenix play after I harassed with the Void Raid, saw that the army comp is Hydra, and then went over to a 3-star gate Oracle play, which Oracles counter Hydras. And so at this point, we use the Void Raids that we have and harass while these Oracles are just grouping up and getting bigger. Alright, so when I saw this, I knew his army was going to be coming down because I know I was a pain in the butt. I know he was like, man, I'm going to go kill that stuff. I don't like that cannon, those cannons battery shields here in the back of my base. Making me nervous. So, pull him over here. I know he really wants this. So that's when I go over here with the Void Raids. You know, and take out that hatchery because we know it's coming up. We don't know it's fully up. Well, I know it's not up yet. So I know it's almost up. And guess what? The thing about killing a hatchery before it's being done is that if in case there is some queens, you can't inject, you can't transfuse. What I meant to say, hatchery, not until it's actually done. So it just leaves me from not having to worry about dealing with transfuses and having it heal up, and I'm like, oh no, I'm getting hit and healed up. So this is the best time, is when it's not up yet. Now, coming over here, I kind of knew that he was going to make there's only two options. You're going to go to my base, or you're going to come over here to the Void Raids and harass, and try to push my Void Raids away. So, I already knew most likely he was going to go to my base, because he was fed up already. He's like, nope, you already killed my hatchery. I don't have a second base. I'm going to go attack you. I'm done with this. I'm not even going to worry about my base no more. Your Void Raids are going to be over there at my base. Cool. I'm going to your base. So that's what he's thinking about right now. Oh no, he's going to... Nope, never mind. He went back to his base. Made the biggest mistake. You never go back to the base to a Protoss. Protoss recalls. Now I had the probe right here waiting for him. I had this probe pylon right here to hopefully can gather up some units to kill it so that the stasis ward doesn't go off of just one unit or a Ling. Sadly it did, but it wasn't the Lings. Luckily I was like, oh, you Lings. It's always the Lings. Sabotaging. And no, it was this freaking guy right here. This tryhard Ravager right there. Try to go up. I'm going in first. He saw his friends all die right there. He saw everything. Oh, had some PTSD, that's for sure. He's like, I'll be right there with you guys. Oh wait, oh shit, what's going on here? Oh damn, oh my friends are dying. They're gone. Yeah, saw it all right there. Oh man, poor Ravager. And he gets chased down by some Chads. Didn't even get to shoot. He ran in and tried to run back out. These queens didn't even make it. They're setting up. Nope, let's go back home. You know? The slow march. Yeah, it's happening. They'll be there in an hour. Alright, so at this point right here, you know, we got the void raids. This void raid right here is harassing the hatchery, which is going to allow these hydras to get a little annoyed now and go over to this void raid. It's just magnetic. Right? So we know where it is. We've saddled them up. There goes the, you know, the sheep. I got them. There you go. They're all clumped up here, and then you just go in over here on this side. Now in this situation, I saw the queens, so I said, okay, I'll kill them because they got a lot transfused. The void raids aren't going to kill them. Let's go kill them. And then I kind of figured the tendency would be that the hydras would go down here, but he kind of got trapped in the choke, and that's a good spot to trap a hydra group. Is at the choke. Oh, he walked right into it. So yeah, it's 15, 5 workers, 18. Not that many lots. Yeah, at this point he's dead. You make enough oracles. The next thing is getting gateways, going to charge lots. You can go charge lot Archon if you want, or charge lot Immortal or Disruptors, Colossus. You get your third and stasis this area with some battery shield cannons, and you're good. But you're pretty much killing them already with the oracles. And you still don't go in technically. Like you don't technically, like, you want to ace the test, right, in most cases. So you want to make sure you kill this hatchery. You know that you did your math. I have 3 bases, you're on 1 base. So if I go back home, you should be smart enough to leave the game. And I don't have to risk my army going up to the ramp and maybe losing the game because I become too reckless and just think that I'm going to be able to just steamroll them now. Because sometimes that doesn't happen. You assume that you're going to just go kill them, and there's lurkers or there's widow mines or something just does not add up. And you're in the back of the, you know, back of the game. So kill the hatchery, go back home, and let him leave the game. You know, get bigger and then kill him. And that's how you keep your ladder points. That's a very consistent way of keeping some of your ladder points. A lot of people lose their ladder points because they just want to finish the game too quick, and you think that you're done, you won, and then all of a sudden he has a hidden base or something just didn't add up. You go up the ramp, there's like 1,000 tanks. So it's very, very important to have like a good conditioning. Don't worry about people saying, oh, you're playing with your food. Don't worry about that. That's more like just people trying to like control how you play, how they see everything, when in most cases they don't even take their own, you know. It's like, but they'd rather you to do it. So yeah, I don't actually play with my food. In general, I try to make sure that I seal the deal, that I end the game with the victory. I don't try to chance it. I don't try to like just try hard and just go, oh, I'm ready to just steamroll. Yeah, you lose points that way. 3 base, 1 base, you don't have to go in. You do not have to go in. I see really good players that make those similar mistakes, and they go in, and I'm like, you have the whole map. He's on 1 base. Don't go in. It goes in, bunch of Vikings and Tempest get killed. It's like, okay. GG.